Hey guys, welcome back to Main Street. Today we wanted to talk about something completely different. We've spoken about expensive things and cheap things, and I feel like Kush really wants to say something.
Yeah, so basically we've been talking about how style can be expensive, it can be cheap. Well, here's something that's completely priceless. It's your own.
We're in Bombay right now, we're in a hotel room, we're getting some really interesting stuff for Main Street done.
Yeah,
and
so we just thought,
it might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, we always thought the idea was cool, so we thought why not do it ourselves this time. We went and we bought two plain t-shirts. We bought a white t-shirt and a grey t-shirt. We're gonna customize it ourselves and actually wear the t-shirt. This is not for video purposes only, we're actually gonna...
Yeah, we're gonna take one piece each, and we've got a ton of stuff with us. And for this, we have with us markers, fabric, paint and brushes, some tape. That's all. It's really nothing. Costs next to nothing.
For the stationery.
And by Zara, I got this plain white t-shirt for, I think, how much?
$600
for 700, and this was 990, so 1,700, 1,700 rupees on the t-shirts, and 300 on all the stationery altogether.
Anyway,
So
I'm gonna go with my plain white t-shirt. My favorite song is Black Skinhead by Kanye. So one line from the song in the front, probably gonna get that in paint, and the back's gonna have the chorus all in marker. Loving the font. I think it's turning out beautifully, much better than I thought. I mean, apart from the fact that I absolutely have a horrible handwriting. So anyway, I didn't take Vedant's advice in putting the little tray in between because it was irritating me. Turns out this is what he was talking about. It was smudge. Luckily, there was a happy accident. I quite like the way it turned out. I like the look, the smudge look. It feels like there's something to it. Going back to black for the last word of the first line of the song for my theme song. When I thought about what I'm gonna do with my t-shirt, I obviously thought that I thought of Kanye, because like I said from podcast 1, Kanye West was the guy that got me into streetwear. So it had to be something related to Kanye, and then I thought of doing a song, and Black Skinhead is my favorite song.
okay, now we're gonna do my t-shirt. So with mine, we have like this grayish kind of t-shirt, and I was really confused about what I had to do from the start. But one thing I knew is that if I've ever felt really connected to any piece of clothing, it's been Gucci's Coco Capitan collection. Coco Capitan is a Spanish artist, and he would take really classic Gucci pieces and write over them in like a fifth grader's handwriting type of font, and just write some really abstract code. Keeping with that, my style is a lot more minimalist and all of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write some cool quotes all over, but really small. I was a little confused between writing something of my own or going with some iconic quotes. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a mix, but it's all gonna be really subtle. So there'll be one on each sleeve. I'll do one on the bottom right side like this, and maybe one around the pocket. Just that's all. And we'll start with the sleeves and do something. We start with the sleeves and do the iconic. I think on one sleeve I'll do what are we gonna do with all this future. So this is the first quote. What are we gonna do with all this future? Like I said, it's not exactly like the Gucci one. What are we gonna do with all this future? We're done with I want to go back to be living a story. And these are all homages. Now for prime space, I'm gonna do my own personal
Original.
It's not favorite, it's just something that
Vedu Lamba original.
Vedu Lamba original, no. So this is just something that I really believe in. We spoke about this when we talked about money in our podcast about
Financial implications.
Yeah, the financial implications podcast. So I brought this up then also. It's just my I genuinely believe that there's no such thing as overpriced. Finally done. It says overpriced is a myth. what are we gonna do with all this future? I want to go back to be living a story, and overpriced is a myth. Here we have it. It's a size medium, which is exactly my size, so it fits just regular. The back is clean. First shoulder. What are we gonna do with all this future? I want to go back to be living a story, and overpriced is a myth. What we've come up with.
And we are not particularly artsy ourselves.
And I can't draw. My handwriting is terrible in itself. Forget draw.
Neither can I. We both equally bad at both.
And we're not saying that what we've created is nice. I mean, it just makes it makes me really happy to see this. It really helps. I feel really comfortable wearing this more than anything.
You feel confident. But anyway,
So,
you guys really like
really
things. Let us know what you think in the comment section
about our stuff, about whose is better, obviously, man. But also, we want y'all to do your own thing too, right? So just as soon as possible, go out, either use an old white t-shirt or get a new one. Paint over it, draw over it, write whatever the hell you want on it.
You guys can draw an image, right? Make your same code,
screen print, whatever you want. Put it up on Instagram. Tag Main Street TV.
Hashtag Main Streetwear.
Main Streetwear. Let's get it trending.
End of the week, we're gonna feature our favorite pics of whoever
on our Instagram, and all hashtag Main Streetwear go on our website, which is launching in the next few days. But the thing with that, we come to the end of this short little Monday video. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming. Come Thursday, there's a cool podcast. Every Monday we drop a new star video. And just one last thing, big shout out to Shush for introducing us to the customized game with his super fly jacket. And shout out to Ikram, he's super artsy too. We miss you, Ikram.
Ikram's gonna make his own customized t-shirt.
And we put it up on Instagram.
And we miss you, Ikram. So make sure you guys check that out, yeah.
And that's about it.